Oh, I'm Alan. Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah.
Dan?
Dan?
Yeah.
I'm Denise.
Denise,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. My name's Jubal.
Oh,
nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
and you were on my last video. I talked about you when I passed you up here. Yeah,
Wow.
do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do we need to write it down or something?
Oh, really?
yeah. It's I like to rant a lot, so it's called Rant and Ride.
Rant
and Ride?
Yeah.
Ride on, Jewel. Let your spirit be free. With the wind at your back and the whole
I
world
told you I knew where I was.
Jewel. Let your heart be your guide. In the depths of the thunder, it's your rant and your ride.
I like it. It doesn't have a map switch, but
Nah, hey,
yeah,
that's old school riding though. Just,
Yeah.
you can do it. It'll work.
that's cool, man.
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Dylan.
I'm sorry,
Dylan.
Dylan. Hey,
This is
Dylan.
my wife, Tiana, and my 2 kids.
Hi, how you doing? That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just out just taking a little cruise.
Yeah, did you go into El Dorado or not today?
No, not today.
Okay.
I've been up in there. I rode back out that way last week though. It wasn't
Yeah.
too bad.
Have you done that single track out of there?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And did you loop around or go into Brunswick?
I went all the way down. I actually rode all the way back from Gardnerville.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, I put what that day. My buddy and I, we put 47 miles.
Yep. That's awesome.
It was a good ride. I was smoked.
Yeah.
I was smoked.
Yeah.
I just kind of I shouldn't say just getting into it, but kind of riding hard trails and everything again.
Yeah.
Going back into that stuff. I'll tell you what, I forgot how much of an ass whooping that was.
Oh, it does.
And I enjoy it still more than anything.
Yeah.
This stuff, all day long. You want to work out and like actually stay in shape. That's what this stuff, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's what I was telling my wife. I was like, I used to be a lot bigger, like weightlifting wise, and now I'm losing weight, and I feel better for one. But doing this stuff is one of the biggest things because it's.
Well, you don't look. You don't look a lot smaller.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know how big you were before, but
like
yeah.
220, 220. I'm at 200 now, and I feel good. Cause
Yeah.
Like I said, but that's the thing I enjoy about it though, is because you could go out here and there's always something different.
Yes,
And
it's always different.
You might have conquered that thing 3 times in one day, and the next time you go out there, it's kicking your ass.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
the
right.
one thing that cracks me up, because you'll ride great one day and everything's fine.
Yeah.
Next day you're like, I worked all day long. So,
I do that all the time in El Dorado. Some days it's like every line is perfect. You go through there and go,
yeah,
man, this is cool.
You're hooking up.
Yeah. The next
you
day,
can't stay hooked in. I know that. What was your name?
Jubal.
Jubal?
Jubal, yeah.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
We're going to get going.
Yeah,
Have a safe
you
ride.
take care. All right. Have a good one.
Ready, babe?
Oh, I'm Alan. Yeah.
Alan?
Yeah.
Dan?
Dan?
Yeah.
I'm Denise.
Denise,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. My name's Jubal.
Oh,
nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
and you were on my last video. I talked about you when I passed you up here. Yeah,
Wow.
do you have a YouTube channel?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do we need to write it down or something?
Oh, really?
yeah. It's I like to rant a lot, so it's called Rant and Ride.
Rant
and Ride?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I
can
just
remember that.
We like to
Yeah.
watch YouTube videos of people that are out in the hills or.
Wow.
well, my videos can be kind of boring. Some of them are like an hour and a half long. I think the video I came out here and saw you were actually on that video, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, you were. You're in my last video. So.
Gosh, I'll have to check that out. Wow.
I
That
can
is really
probably
cool.
remember that.
But I've got your names now. So it's capital RANT and then and ride.
Oh,
okay,
Oh, that's so
cool.
Yeah.
cool. All right. Awesome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I barely got a signal here, but you are in. All right, one of my favorite parts going into El Dorado. You're like, why are you going into El Dorado again? Well, I love it. It's all these trees, you know. There's probably more of those like that a few weeks ago. But, you know, they're pretty cool. We got about 5 UTVs in here somewhere. They should be heading back through, so I'll probably run into them. And I ran into my hiker friends again. I think they went a little bit farther this time, but not back to the natural arch. But I spent 15 minutes or so talking to them, so that was nice. Nice people, pretty cool. Alrighty. I told them I would come in and walk with them back to the arch. They want to go for a walk. I don't mind walking. I do not mind walking. Of course, this is much funner, but I don't mind walking. Yeah, we're at the mouth of El Dorado, so. Yeah, like I told my friends, I'm trying to make shorter videos, but that hasn't worked out very well because too busy having fun. All right, let's get through here. I don't have my waterproof shoes on. Trying to keep my feet dry. Yeah, like they said, you know, it rained a little bit last week and there's already more water in here. It doesn't take much water, but they noticed the difference. But it sounds like they've come in here quite a few times. Sounds like. So I'll probably end up with wet feet today, because there'll be more water in here. I can pick my feet up, I guess. All right. Well, this is a beautiful section. I don't hear any UTVs yet. Gee. All right, from the little rain we had last week, you can see we got quite a bit more water just from that little rain. Yeah, so I haven't been videotaping much because it's same old stuff you saw last week. I'm on that single track again, trying to see where I connect into the loop on this side. I came up a lot of it last night from Dayton, from that side, and it was looking good. I had one hill about that steep I had to walk up. Wasn't too bad, about a football field. So I left about noon, but I met some people on the way into El Dorado and spent about a cumulative 30 minutes talking. So, you know, the sun's still up there, probably working on 3 o'clock, maybe 2:45, I don't know. So maybe we'll get around on our loop this time. There's probably about a 3-ish mile section that I haven't ridden yet that I need to connect, so hopefully it's not too bad. We've already dealt with some pretty bad stuff last week, so maybe not too bad, right? I gotta change the battery here. I'm trying to get up out of this section here, and then we'll put in the new battery. But in my last video, we crossed the first Y, and I think I said if you go to the left, it would go to Brunswick. But looking at that better on Google Earth, I don't think it'll make it into Brunswick. I think it dead ends. I went up that. Pretty steep also. That goes to the top. If I look at that on Google Earth, kind of looks like it might work down to the other single track that comes out of El Dorado. This might be where it comes into this road to go to Brunswick. I'm thinking maybe that's that one. So if I would have continued on that one, I might have ended up back in El Dorado on that other single track that comes out of El Dorado. All right, so I'm pretty sure I could be talking out my nose, but I don't think this next left up here actually gets into Brunswick very easily. I think you got to turn where I turn, and then the next left that goes off of that goes into Brunswick. But yeah, coming through that single track this time, you know, it's kind of funny. The first time I did it, I was like, ooh, this is cool. This time I did it, I don't know, it seems harder. Seems like there's been some more bikes through here just since I came down here half a week ago. Shoot, I got some of those sticker bushes right across my chest. Man, that hurt. That smarted. Yeah. Almost no pedal assist here. I think this battery will be done right up here. Yep, battery's done. Okay. Alrighty, get this battery swapped out. Yeah, that's another one of my rants I'm gonna rant about is frickin' Chinese gators, boy. I tell you, what a joke. You know, when I was in my 20s and we used to ski and Levi's, come on, stand up, you can do it. And we used to ski, no place to sit down. We used to ski in Levi's, right? So you're wearing frickin' Levi's, and if you're wearing bell bottoms, which, yeah, I did. The reason why my calves were so big, straight legs wouldn't fit over my calves. And then you know what happens if you don't have something on the bottom of your jeans. They freeze solid with snow and ice. Oh, come on, dude. Chinese gators. Look at how tight they are. I can barely get them connected. Takes me like 20 minutes, 25 minutes to get these damn things on. That's the point I'm getting at. Anyway, when we skied in jeans, I would buy gaiters to cover the bottom half of my legs so they wouldn't be frozen, wet and frozen in snow. You know, the only thing that was wet was your butt. So anyway, you know, those gaiters were probably, back then, probably 30 bucks, 35 bucks, but you put them on. It took you like 30 seconds to put them on. You had plenty of room in them. They worked. Kept everything frickin' dry. It's always the last key that you try on this. It's always the last one. Not the first one, it's the last one. Should start with the last first, right? If you knew which one that was gonna be. So anyway, I'm just ranting, but that was gonna be my rant today. Gators. Chinese frickin' gators. 90-something% of the gators. What do you think? I get it the first time? Nope. Second time? Nope. Third time? Told you it's always the last one. Always the last one. Okay, you saw me pull on that. The battery should be locked. I shouldn't be pitching it out on the ground somewhere. I pitched this out last week. You can see all the scratches on it. Okay. So anyway, that was one of my rants today. I mean, they work once you get them on, but yeah, 20 minutes to get them on. It's like Chinese got chicken leg. Bark, 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 bark. So, you know, they don't know what a calf looks like. There's a company in the USA that makes a pair of gaiters, but they're like hunting gaiters for snakes. And they're like 70, 80 bucks. Which is good. I need some snake gaiters. I can feel it. It's cooler up here on the mountain. My back's all sweating. And it's cold. Cooler up here than down in El Dorado. And my other rant, you can see this backpack coming apart. You know, that's a $200 and something backpack. You know, they last about a year and they start coming apart at the seams. Yeah. Okay, we should be in business. You know, I went down my checklist today. I think I did pretty good. I have extra camera batteries. I cleared my SD card. I packed a second battery. I made sure it was locked. You just saw me do that. So far, I've been doing okay. I wore my gaiters. Keeps my pants mainly out of the spokes, because the pants for some reason want to get caught right here and go around the chainring. Oh my goodness, look at flowers. Well, even white sort of flowers, but look at those purple flowers right where I stopped. Yeah, I think those are edible. Okay. Well, we're pretty close to my turn up here. Hallelujah. So this is my turn here. And I'm pretty sure, when I looked on Google Earth, I'm backing up because I want to show you something. You know, like I always complain about. Okay? So you can't go very far and you find garbage. And then what do you see? You know, UTV drivers drinking, right? Drink and drive. Bring it from the street to the dirt. Which would be good. They should keep it in the dirt and not the street. So what I was saying, I do not think that goes to Brunswick Canyon. I think you have to go up here till there's another left-hand turn. I could be wrong, because this is pretty heavily traveled, so. But I was looking on Google Earth, and some of the roads just look like they disappear into nothing. Like the road I went up yesterday. All right, this is the smoothest part of this whole road right here. You know, it's nice and smooth, a little bit sandy, but it's going to turn into rocks pretty quick. All right, but up here, I'm not sure how far, I don't remember again, but it turns in. There's a road that goes off to the left, and that one goes to Brunswick for sure. All right, so what I'm thinking, you know, this is the road that goes over to Brunswick. And there's new tracks out here just since I was out here. So, you know, these roads get traveled a lot, evidently. So I'm pretty sure that's the road that goes to Brunswick. And I'm looking for my road that I passed last time. That'll go and connect with my loop route. I gotta make sure and not pass it, so I'm gonna get up here if I don't just see it right offhand, and then look at my map and see where I am. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm a quarter mile away. No, I was like right there, like 15 yards. I stopped right down there. So here's the road. Alrighty, Lloyd. This is a cool outcropping. Oh, yeah, lots of people painting on the rocks. That's cool, I guess. Right, so let's see how this turns out. I know there's a whole bunch of rocks back here because yesterday I was in a whole bunch of rocks. But this is the road that I drove past last time I was up here, that I was thinking that's probably my turn. If I would have stuck to my rules that I kept saying, go right, go right, go right, it would have worked. Yeah, it's cooling off fast. Yeah, and this is getting steep fast. Yeah, baby. See which side I want to go down. I don't want to go down either one. It's pretty steep. Okay. So this is some more track that you haven't seen. This is the track I was supposed to take last week when I ended up Carson River. So let's see how this turns out. Woohoo! High and above. Yeah, it feels like it's like 50 something right now. Of course, my back is kind of wet from sweating. Yeah, you do sweat on an e-bike. Okay. Not sure what side's gonna be the best. Don't really just want to careen into the mean, this road on Google Earth definitely looks more traveled, right? And just looking that way right now. And there's a steep uphill over there. Let's see how steep it's gonna be. Maybe I'll have to walk. Could be steep. Let's see how we do. Ow! Dang it. Dang trees, man. Well, not too bad. If you get a running start, and you got momentum, momentum's your friend. Gosh, I'm all beat up today from branches. Got sticker bushes across the chest. Got a couple of branches in the face. I guess all I can do is make me look better, right? Oh, check it out. I'm one of those high-speed mountain bikers. Oh my gosh, I'm ripping it. I did not click it twice, bro. Yeah, I clicked it twice again. Okay, sure. Look at this stuff, Jack. Well, I can see the road down there. I mean, if it goes down that far, that's a pretty deep canyon. Gotta come out the other side. Could be walking at some point, yeah. I can see it over there. Okay, let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. I would turn this camera off just because, you know, it's making a really long video, but it's all new area, right? Like, you've never seen this before. I think I'm gonna need new brake pads after all this steep downhill riding and stuff. Come on. Oh, these fucking gators. Sorry. Fucking Chinese gators, man. What a piece of shit. Ah, dude. Gotta get something that fucking works. This stuff is garbage. I don't think, like, the Chinese really use half the stuff they make, right? They look at a picture and go, ooh, yeah, let's make one of those. I gotta get out of this. Well, hopefully. This is great. This is great, Jack. Getting pretty steepish. Steepish, bro. But not rocky, okay? So steep, but not rocky, which is a plus. Okay, now it's coming out the other side, right? Let's see how we do. Oh, crap. Ow! Damn it. Jeez. I need a better full coverage helmet. Ah, dang it. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. Ow. Okay, there you go. Here's the walking part. Holy crap. Yeah, like I said, no easy loop ride out of here. Nope, ain't gonna happen. I was hoping that road back there might do this and this and this and not straight up rocks. Too bad. Too bad, so sad. Ah, okay, well, I don't need to videotape me walking. Wow. I wonder how far it goes. Jeez, dude. I wonder if I go up through the trees, might be better than trying to go through the rock garden. I don't know. Yeah. You know, I was hoping to get out of here without doing some dog paddling or some walking, but let's see how much dog paddling, walking. Come on, dude. Come on. Ah, shit. Okay, all you single track freaks. Here I am doing my waterfall single track. Be proud of me. Ha 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 ha. Joke. That's it. Roll away, you stupid rock. Frickin' idiot. Well, I just think I'm finding out, right, that there's not any easy way through, completely easy way through. I don't know if I could get pedaling here. Probably fall off again. Pretty rocky. All right. Nope, I can't even get it started. Come on, dude. could have pedaled that if you would have gave me some vroom vroom. Yeah, I think I'm out of the worst. There we go. Okay, I got my feet on the pedals. Let's go, vroom vroom. Nice. Okay. One. All right. Let's see what kind of fun we're in for here. Let's see what kind of fun we're in for here. Crossover Jeep. Okay. Well, really, so far, one bad spot. And is this the right way? I'm guessing. Going downhill again. Is this the road? I don't see any more tracks. This is looking pretty weird. No, I don't think that's the road. Okay. I missed something. Is this the way I was coming, or did I come up that way? I'm lost now. Okay, I think I came up that. I didn't turn. Is that what happened? Well, it's kind of weird. All of a sudden, the UTV tracks disappeared. So I'm not seeing any UTV tracks. Huh. Okay. Okay. Woo, woo, woo. I think I'm getting close to where I was yesterday, because it's getting pretty rocky. I went down a fairly smooth section, no rocks, switchbacks. It had a few grooves in it, ruts, washouts, but for the most part, not too bad. So I think I'm pretty close to where I gave up yesterday. I'm speculating, you know how that goes, that as I go down this hill, it's gonna end up where I said, nope, we're not doing that today, and I turned around. Okay, so we got a lot of horse poop going on. Some of it looks fresh. I'm gonna need new brake pads on this thing. Howling. Maybe just adjust them. They might be off-centered now. Pushing on one side. All right, so I really feel like, and I believe I'll know here pretty quick, is yesterday I stopped right there and didn't come down here. I think this is the part I saw all these rocks and going uphill, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that today. And we stopped. So I do got to get up that little section there. So I think we've connected the circle. Let's see how we do getting up this. Pick a line, maybe the left-hand side. Looks the best, maybe. See if we can get some pedal strokes going here. Come on, baby. Almost. If you can keep the front end straight, which is really hard to do. If I could have got my weight over it, we were right there. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I was yesterday. So we'll definitely get home before dark. Doing good. Maybe I'll see my tire tracks here. Yeah, I think those are them right there. Right there in the dirt. Okay. So I've already shot this video on video I didn't post yet yesterday. So I'm not gonna reshoot this, but when we get closer to Dayton, I'll do some more shooting. This gets like super rocky. This area right through here is like a rock garden big time. Not any more than El Dorado, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, it's just a rock garden, right? This is kind of the worst part of it, but it's just all rocks for a couple of football fields. Kind of just going along slow here, unless you want your teeth rattled out. I think yesterday I rode over there because it's a little bit smoother, right? Looks like it for a ways. Little bit smoother over here. Okay, from up here you can see Dayton. Okay, way over yonder. You know what yonder is, right? There she is. That's where I'm going. All right. It's not that far, no. Well, I got a ways to go. That's actually out by the mining area, so I'm actually going, you know, where the road goes, somewhere over here. That's BC up there, I think. Need a pair of binoculars. Anyway, so now 2 ways to get in here. You can see that road up high It's got a grade to it, but probably not too bad. You gotta get up to it right there, which could be steep. And I just came up this, you can barely see it. It's just a road that goes straight down the hill. And I had to walk up it and walk down it. All right, wow. I think there's another downhill kind of like that. You know, and like I said, who knows, that road up there might be a better all-around pedal situation. I don't know. I don't know that yet. I kind of felt like I was going to take that way today. But I get over here and I know that if I take this down, I don't have any more climbing, right? There's just go down to the bottom. Not really any more climbing. That over there, you got to climb up to that road, which looked like it was pretty steep. Then you ride it all along and come down. And it's rocky, rockier than this right here, so. And another rock garden. But you know, it really is why I bought this China bike, right? It's for Dorado Canyon rock garden. And as you can see, it does it just fine. I mean, it could have better suspension, but if I wouldn't have gotten that done, it would have bugged me all winter long thinking about that loop route. That's why I kept coming back here to ride it. It's like, I just gotta figure it out. And that road's fairly steep and goes over. That goes over and matches into the other road that I came down the first time over by Carson River. That'll connect into that. And I think that's the turn I missed. The second turn is it would have come out right here and got me over here. But I missed that turn also. Didn't really miss it, I chose not to take it. But it would have come down this road to the left of me, and then it would have come into here. All right, so successfully, I've done 2 loop rides, but I successfully done my loop ride. The one I mapped out, the one I wanted to do. Yeah, 2 rough areas where you kind of got to get off and walk. The rest of it's okay, but there's those 2. The rocky uphill, which was only about 50 yards, right? That's all it went up, was about 50 yards, which wasn't bad. Not as bad as I was thinking. Looked like it was a couple of football fields, but nah, about 50 yards, and then it was rideable. Okay. And here we are. Here we are above the entrance to El Dorado Canyon. Here we are.